Well, she's one of the best in the women's game now and historically, Valentina Shevchenko. She's already got a UFC flyweight championship to her credit, and she will look to bolster her legacy yet again here tonight.
Not only is she one of the best, she's one of the nastiest. Who has a gun tattoo on the side of their hip, and she goes out there and she's got that thing loaded. That gun, to me, symbolizes the right hand and the right kick of Valentina Shevchenko. She's diverse. She's a great counter striker. She sets traps beautifully, and if you overextend or you attack too quickly, she will finish you on the feet, and she can also finish you on the ground. Just a phenomenal mixed martial artist is Valentina Shevchenko.
And if she gets a first-round knockout tonight, DC has agreed to get that gun tattooed on his midsection.
It won't show. It won't show under the fat.
All right, so Valentina Shevchenko back on the proven ground here tonight. You got to think some of these super fights are going to materialize at this stage of her career. Perhaps a trilogy with Amanda Nunes, potentially a title defense against Zhang Weili. But make no mistake about it, at 125 pounds, she has distanced herself from the pack.
Yes, there is a lot out there for Valentina. Super fights are on the horizon, but the only time that those present themselves is whenever you have really dominated the division that you fight in. Valentina has done that. She has beaten everyone, and she has dominated most of them. So let's see if tonight she can once again get her hand raised and look for some of those things that are out there for her to accomplish.
7 title defenses and counting for Shevchenko. She moved down to 125 pounds back in 2017, and needless to say, she has not looked back. And here is tonight's tale of the tape. To get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC flyweight champion of the world, Valentina "Bullet" Shevchenko. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Valentina "Bullet" Shevchenko.
Referee Herb Dean will handle the action in the octagon. So nice mix of finishes for Valentina Shevchenko, an MMA pro dating to 2003, known primarily as a striker and a good counter striker at that, but very opportunistic when it comes to the submissions. Juliana Pena can attest to that. Shevchenko could secure a 7th career win by submission tonight. Oh, nice kick. All right, early round 1 action, and there is that check right hook from Valentina Shevchenko that you talk about all the time.
Well, you got to enter. And even when the fight has just started, you try to figure out a game plan. Valentina throws that right hook from the southpaw position constantly. It may not knock you out, but it does put you on alert.
Oh, huge left. Oh, the Superman punch lands. So 1 minute into the fight, and look at these two warriors just going at it. She better be careful, though. You got to think gas tank might become an issue at some point.
The gas tank will become an issue if you fight so reckless. You cannot be this reckless in a fight inside the octagon.
Good body work with that hook by Shevchenko. Well, she told us she wanted to kick more in this one tonight, and she is certainly doing that to great effect.
She is doing it, and she's being very effective. She is winning the fight with her legs.
She blocked that punch. Back Back and forth we go. Oh, big left hand there. Oh, nice slip there to avoid the punch by Valentina Shevchenko. Just over 3 minutes to go now. Oh, she's looking to set up that head kick. No good. Clean execution on that leg kick. Trying to kick the leg out. Shevchenko's strike attempt there is blocked. Well, it looked like we were going to get a finish. She had her rocked pretty good, but she wasn't able to close the show.
She wasn't able to find the kill shot. She hurt her very badly. She was not able to find that one shot that would have finished the fight.
All right, you're doing great, girl. You're doing great. Breathe and relax for me. Good. Stay relaxed.
So the numbers continue to pile up. 30 total strikes have landed for Valentina Shevchenko. Just over 2 minutes to go in round one. Shevchenko's forehead is bleeding now. Cut just opened up.
No idea how these two women are standing. They're both landing massive shots.
Strong outside leg kick.
Nice kick, yep.
Well, you want to talk about a case of pick your poison. That is the reality when you fight Valentina Shevchenko, and her opponent tonight has had no answers on the feet.
Well, no answers, because Valentina and her accuracy causes problems for everyone. I think that she is one of the most talented counter-strikers.
Oh!
Oh, she hurt her.
Oh, big left hand there.
Oh, nice right hand.
Keep those hands right down the middle. They're landing.
Great job blocking that shot.
Let's go. 1 minute left in the round.
Less than a minute now to go in round one. Shevchenko gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line.
Good jab.
She got that single collar tie. Went for the inside leg kick.
Oh, nice.
Fighter lands a kick now.
Get your range back. Get out of there. Let's go. Move those feet.
Well, she seems to be moving okay, but her calf is starting to show some real damage.
But you can tell every time she gets hit in that spot, you see a big reaction. She's got to do something different.
Round one winding down here. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. All right, mercifully, that is it for the round, and Shevchenko's got a cut to deal with above the eye, or perhaps better put, the cut man has got to deal with it. We'll see if he can stop the bleeding. All right, back to the stools we go, and that will give us a chance to look at some of the replays. She has a big cut on her forehead, courtesy of the multitude of strikes she absorbed in that last round.
She took a lot of shots in that round. Her toughness was on full display. She is as physically durable as anyone we have seen in the octagon. But you cannot be on the receiving end of punches and strikes like this. When you start to take damage to the forehead, you're bleeding. And the way that she's bleeding, she has got to be better defensively.
Yeah, Cutman appears to have stopped the bleeding, at least for now, but she's got to find a way to protect herself so that gash doesn't get worse. Glancing right hand lands upstairs. Nice combination there by Shevchenko, punctuates it with the kick, and if you're going to stand and trade with Shevchenko, better tighten up that defense.
Yeah, but that's usually what she does. She's very good at mixing it up and leaving you with a kick at the end. I think back to her fight with Holly Holm. I thought that was one of her greatest performances to date, when she was landing those beautiful combinations and really dictating to Holly how the fight played out.
Nice job by her there to block that shot.
Never seen anything like this, J.A. How in the world are these two women still standing?
Well, you we know she can do it all in the octagon tonight. She is largely a striker, and man, has she had it going really from the opening bell.
From the start of the fight, you could see that she was different tonight. You could see that she was going to lean on the cardio, set a high pace, and hope that her opponent could not keep up. But not only is she fighting hard, she is landing just about everything that she throws.
Shevchenko's thigh starting to show serious signs of bruising now. Oh, nice head kick. Well, that left hand has been there for her tonight, not on that attempt. Oh, strong series of kicks by her there. It's almost like she throws her feet as if they're two more hands.
I mean, that is crazy. Use every weapon available, and she is using her kicks as her main weapon.
72 total strikes have now landed for Valentina Shevchenko. While the accuracy rate not great, below 40%, now 38% on the connections against Valentina Shevchenko. And again, she slips off the center line, avoids the contact. Great head movement really from her the entire fight time.
Great head movement. You can see that in the gym. They got the rope tied to two posts in the boxing ring, and she's moving side to side, working that drill. She's a very hard person to land a clean strike on.
All right, so just as we saw in the previous round, she is realizing a lot of success with her kickboxing game tonight, and you can see the confidence growing with every strike landed.
It's overwhelming for her opponent to be in there with her when she's in this flow state. She's so good at everything she's doing that now the activity is starting to pick up. If she can continue to fight in this way, I wouldn't be surprised if this fight gets finished.
Man, it's hard to remember her kicking game being on this level in the past.
She made it a focus during training camp, and tonight you see the results of all the time spent kicking during training camp.
How good is that uppercut counter to the head by Valentina Shevchenko? Back and forth we go. Well, she was a little bit hesitant in round one, but she has certainly picked up the pace here in this second round. It took her a while to find her range. She's in a strong striking rhythm now.
To the midsection.
She lands the straight punch here. Under 2 minutes now to go. Well, she's gonna need a cane or a walker, or maybe even a wheelchair to get out of here tonight. That calf is out of control.
They're gonna have to carry her out of the octagon. But ultimately, the fight isn't over, so she's got some toughness to show and put on display in order to finish the fight. I mean, what a fantastic performance by her opponent.
Oh, nice jab by Shevchenko. Well, this is one of the more active rounds we have seen all night long. Both of these women have realized success with the striking, and both seem damaged.
It's always fun when you get a fight like this, where you see the blood on both sides, where you see the swelling on both sides, where you see the concern from both fighters recognizing that, wow.
Oh, big Superman punch there. Shevchenko's really limping heavily now. The leg kicks have started to pile up. Clearly, they're having the desired effect. Nicely done as she closes the distance to attain the single collar tie. 30 seconds in the round. 20 seconds now remain in the round.
Oh man, head kick lands.
She's starting to put together some significant body work here, and these are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Two rounds in the books.
Okay, last round, settle down, just listen, okay? You're gonna stick to striking, and you're gonna win this with leg kicks. Cannot happen.
Well, at some point, she's going to have to shore things up defensively. Let us get you some replays and show you some strikes that led to all that damage.
Just beautiful striking on display, but it's easy to look like this whenever your opponent just refuses to move their head. She was able to land and land at will, and now you see all that swelling on her opponent's face.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, so next round getting underway here, and if you look at these two women, you may think it's the start of the fight. Absolutely impressive where their cardio is at here as we hit this this next round, and you wonder what it's going to take to tire these women out. At least if the first couple rounds are any indication, they look like they could go 25 hard minutes with ease. Shevchenko's limping pretty seriously right now. It was that last kick to the right leg that appeared to cause her the problems. We'll keep an eye on that storyline as the fight continues. She's got a quick jab. There it is. Oh, nice straight punch there by Shevchenko. Beautiful sequence by her there. Gets her opponent thinking about the hands, changes levels, and puts her on her rear end.
Go high and low. You gotta...
Oh, she's got the guillotine choke here. Oh, gotta protect your neck. Guillotine choke is locked in. Oh, great submission defense as she gets out. Shevchenko gets back up again. Nicely done. All right, so she continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like she did in the previous round. As efficient as any striker in the division, this is a world-class display of striking here tonight. All right, there it is. She lands the calf kick yet again, and I'm not sure her opponent's going to be able to stand up too much longer.
Won't be many more, John. It won't take much more in order to get this fight finished. She has got to check, but she needed to check 20 of them ago.
Yeah.
Right now, it's too late.
Oh, there it is. Right to the outside of that lead leg, she lands the kick.
She did a great job of landing that outside leg kick. She's so fast, so straight, everything just perfect. Everything perfect. Every strike, every kick, every punch, everything's just perfect.
She continues to punish the body yet again, just as she did in the last round, picking up exactly where she left off. Under 3 minutes now to go in round 3.
Big shot to the head.
Well, we wondered aloud earlier about their tickers, who would dig deep. They both have, and they have given us one of the better fights in this division right now.
They've given us an instant classic. Both of these women have laid it all out on the line. They're beat, they're battered every time they go to the corner. We wonder if anyone's going to quit. Neither one does. They come right back out, and they continue to go at each other. It's been so fun.
Oh, and the high kick lands. Hard shots landing on both sides here.
If your opponent has you in the clinch, pulling down on your head, landing punch after punch, you have got to clear that collar tie, reach back inside, and try to find space.
Oh, man, that calf is getting critical. It's hard for me to look at as a commentator. She can barely stand up.
She can barely walk. I mean, she is as tough as they come. She tried the poker face, but now the poker face ain't enough.
Yeah.
Somebody's going to have to stop this fight.
Let's get some points. Let's get there.
Oh, a nice straight there by Valentina Shevchenko. Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you'd want to see from her here. She's trying to keep the judges out of it, really lighten her up now. Oh, beautifully timed with the Superman punch.
Mixing up the target. This time she goes high, head kick, lands.
Man, the bruising on her calf is really getting worse with every passing calf kick. I'm not sure why she isn't checking kicks.
At this point, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I mean, she's so beat up and so damaged that even if she checks, the impact is going to be the same. She waited too long to address it, and now she's paying the price for it.
Great tempo to her striking game tonight. She is staying busy, and a nice series of punches again there.
She's in a great flow state. The hands are flowing, the head movement's going. She's doing a fantastic job.
You love that flow state.
I love it. Really nice job blocking that shot.
Shevchenko swelling now around her jaw, so we'll keep an eye on that storyline as this fight continues, but she has absorbed a lot of strikes to the head thus far. 30 seconds to go in the round. Push kick there to the body. Seconds to go. Oh, she continues to pour it on. She is landing at will, eternally aggressive with her striking, and she also has a pretty good gas tank, so she doesn't appear to be worried about that. And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books. All right, that's the end of the round, and the fighter has a cut on her nose, so that is something that certainly bears watching moving forward. Cut man racing in there. He'll try to seal that cut. She doesn't seem too bothered by it, but certainly something we'll keep an eye on here moving forward. All right, let's check out some of the action from that previous round. DC, talk us through the knockdown, if you would.
I mean, she was able to get to her spot. She was able to find the sweet spot, land that strike that put her opponent on her butt. Next time she lands that, the fight will be over.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go with our next round. Previous round, both fighters had their moments. We'll see who takes the upper hand here.
Both had their moments, but nobody really stood out. Nobody separated themselves from the other fighter. Which of these two women is going to be able to really charge out ahead in the next round?
Can you believe she is able to keep up this output just as she did in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes here and not slowing down whatsoever? She looks like she could go 10 hard fives if need be tonight. Trying to hammer that lead leg. Well, it is not the worst cut we've ever seen in the UFC, but a lot of blood donation happening right here, right now, as her opponent continues to target that area.
Yeah, I mean, you have a fighter in front of you who is so disciplined, who is so sharp. You have got to get on your bicycle, you got to get on the outside, limit the damage, get between rounds, and then try to reset, because right now, this cut is only getting worse.
Shevchenko's kick, that one blocked. All right, so her movement defensively left a lot to be desired early on, and now she's got an obvious... Holy smokes! Unbelievable. So how about it, folks? A huge result for her as she gets the TKO here tonight, and this is a celebration that you can be sure is going to continue deep into the night.
What is she expected? She expected to finish this fight. That's exactly what she did. The party's going to be off the hook because she has planned for it all week. What a phenomenal performance by this young lady.
All right, the official decision is in. Here once more, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 28 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by TKO, Valentina "Bullet" Shevchenko.
Well, man, is Valentina "Bullet" Shevchenko fun to watch when she is on, as she was here tonight. This is a fighter who has been mixing the martial arts for a long time now, way before it was in vogue. And, of course, the results speak for themselves. Congratulations to Valentina Shevchenko.